What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing another sample reading. I got a question in from one of my loyal subscribers, Crazy Ryan, and Crazy Ryan is having a tough time. He's had a bad week, and I wanted to do a 3-card spread for him to show the past, the present, and the future energies that Ryan is undergoing right now that help him better understand where he's coming from, where he is, and where he's going. Maybe get to the bottom of why he's feeling these negative energies and see where it's going to lead him. If he wants to make a change, he can make a change. So I'm going to be using the Super 8-Bit Tarot today. And first of all, I got my Sodalite Sphere as always. This thing doesn't go far from my tarot table. And I also got Thunderbird with me. Oh, I love Thunderbird. You're probably not going to be able to see the rainbows in this thing on this camera, but oh man, Thunderbird's awesome. I really love that crystal. Very high vibration stone, so it's going to help us today get in touch with my higher self. So let me shuffle these cards while I think of Ryan's question. What are the past, present, and future energies of Crazy Ryan? Just going to shuffle a few times here while I get myself centered and focus on the question. One more shuffle, and then I'll do a couple overhand shuffles. I like to shuffle until I get a sense from my intuition that that's enough, right? Try to turn off my ego mind as much as I possibly can, and that kind of gives me a hint to when it's time to go. Alright, let's put the dam right here. One more time here. Take the Sodalite, cut the deck. Alright, we're going to be looking at the past, the present, oh my, and the future. Muy interesante. Alright. Okay, so what I'm getting from the past card, from Justice here, can you see it? What I'm getting from Justice is I'm getting the sense, Ryan, that your parents have something to do with the negative mood that you're having. I get the feeling that you've been punished in some way, or you're feeling some effects of punishment. I think that you're getting what you've sowed, though. I think, did you deserve this punishment, Ryan? I don't know. You got to ask yourself that. But I get the feeling that there's some energy from a person of authority, and then we'll get to that more in a minute. But I get the sense that there's a person of authority in your life who is causing you some trouble, and I get the feeling that this could possibly be karma coming back around. Remember, guys, you always get what you put in, and it may take a few days, it may take a week, it may take a few years even, but if you put out negative energy into the world, you're going to get back negative energy, and it's usually multiplied. But the same goes for positive energy. If you put out positive energy into the world is going to repay you with more positive energy multiplied. So I'm getting the feeling that maybe you're paying for some mistakes that you made in the past, or maybe someone's even unfairly punishing you, but I get the feeling that there's some sort of punishment being leveled down onto you, and you don't like it. You don't like it. And this could also come from teachers, people of authority. I know Ryan's a younger viewer, and that's why I'm using the Super 8-Bit Tarot. I know he loves this deck, so there you go, Ryan. But yes, it could be from a teacher, it could be from a parent, is a sense I'm getting, but I'm getting the feeling that they've kind of reprimanded you in some way, and this could also mean that you did something that you're not happy with and you're not proud of, and maybe you did get away with it. But I think there's a sense of impending karma coming if that's the case. So that's the past energy. We'll call that the last week or so, okay? Here's the current energy. We have the Emperor. I'm getting the sense of, again, an authority figure, maybe a father, who is having a tangible effect on your life at this time currently. And I get the feeling that you're feeling kind of stifled. Maybe you're not being allowed to express yourself in the way that you want. You're not being allowed to be free. You're not being 100% true to yourself because of an outside influence who is causing you some sort of negative feelings that you have currently. So I'm getting the sense that maybe there's someone that is manipulating or controlling the energy around you. So maybe you can put in the comment section, Ryan, what you think that is or who you think that is, and we can get a better sense of it. But yeah, overall, I'm getting the impression that there's some sort of force imposing their will upon you. This is the future. We have the Three of Wands, and we can call this the next week or so. And the Three of Wands is all about new horizons. You know, you put in a little bit of work, a little bit of effort, and you wait for your rewards to come in. Sort of like these ships here in the distance. You know, he's done the work, and now he's waiting for the ships to bring in the fruits of his labors, his spoils. So I'm getting the feeling that maybe you learned a lesson from the past, and it was imposed on you. Maybe you didn't want to learn this lesson, but someone tried to teach you a lesson, and I think you're going to learn and grow from that. And that lesson, even if it doesn't seem like it's benefiting you at this current moment, I think that lesson is going to produce tangible results that are really going to help you to grow as a person, and you might learn something from this. So I'm getting the feeling that you're dealing with a lot of karma right now. And when I say karma, I mean that in that, you know, well, like I said earlier, what goes around comes around tenfold sometimes. And I think you're in the midst of a lesson here about karma, perhaps. And maybe you didn't want to learn this lesson, that's the reason for your negative outlook on it. But someone is teaching you a lesson, and I think it's in your best interest to pay attention, see what you can learn from this. Maybe this will help you realize that you're in control of your own life and your own destiny, and whatever you're putting in is going to come back to you. You can't blame it on other people. You have to take responsibility for yourself. So just because someone is maybe imposing their will upon you, you have to ask yourself, what did I do to create this? What was my role in all this? You really have to take responsibility for your role in your life. And if there's something in your life that you don't agree with, you don't like, then it probably was caused by you. No, it wasn't probably. It was caused by you, and it can be fixed by you. That's something that you have to remember. So, take this lesson for what it is, and it's a lesson that's teaching you to be more aware and more cognizant of what kind of energy, what kind of impact you're having on this world. But also realize that this lesson is a positive one. All lessons are positive lessons, and this lesson is going to teach you to open yourself up to more possibilities. I think because of this lesson, you're going to learn something valuable. So don't get down, Ryan. Don't get down on yourself. Lesson, when we're in the middle of a lesson, it feels painful, doesn't it? It's something new, it's something different, it's not something we wanted. But every time we go through a lesson, we look back upon it and we realize that we became a better person because of that lesson. We wouldn't take that lesson back, even if at the time it felt terrible, right? So I think that's what you should really take away from this, Ryan, is that, no matter what the lesson is, it's benefiting you. And even if you can't see that, even if the only person that can see that is the emperor, then consider that emperor a friend, because that person who is exerting their control on you, even if they're not doing it in the right way, does have your best interests in mind. So be grateful that you have someone with your interests in mind, and show some gratitude for that. And I think that's everything I have to say about that, Ryan. Put in the comment section if you felt any of this was off, or if it was on, let me know so I can know if things didn't resonate with you. I think that's all I have to say. Just ride the storm out, Ryan. Ride it out, and you'll come out the back set and better than you came in. Trust me on that. So that is going to do it for me today. That is my 3-card reading for past, present, future for Crazy Ryan. I hope you got something out of it. If you're watching this, I hope you can leave a like and subscribe for more, because I got more videos like these all the time. You can also check out my Etsy store, where I'm selling readings like this. If you want a reading like this for yourself, I do 3-card readings and much larger, more in-depth readings. So go check out my Etsy store. All right, that's going to do it for me. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy taroting. Peace.